Good morning. We are in our countdown to the election,
You betcha.
and a lot of elections. Certainly, the presidential election could not be more important on November 5th, but there are also a lot of other elections. I'm supporting Crystal Quaid and Barb Pfeiffer for Secretary of State, Crystal Quaid, of course, for governor. And, I can't do that as a part of a congregation, but we can certainly do that from our home here personally. And I think also the ballot initiatives are really important. In Missouri, we're going to be able to overturn the abortion bans if enough people show up, and I believe that we will. So the most important thing is that we go and we vote. The abortion.
Yeah, and tell your sphere of influence.
Yeah, tell your
everybody
people.
can talk
Tell
to
your
people.
people. Everybody can talk to wherever you are. And then,
especially the
if you
people who need a little encouragement, give them a little encouragement.
and go take them early.
Yeah,
Take them early to the polls if they haven't gotten an absentee ballot, or
leave your comfort zone.
Right, you can
do something.
Right.
Do something.
Do something.
It's the most important election
of
our
lives,
lifetime.
For sure.
Do something.
For sure. So we've been, reading some texts and doing some thinking and just praying, keeping the heart of the world open, so that in this countdown, we started at 100 days, that something good would come of it. It's what we know how to do. We know how to pray. We know how to learn together. And the text we've been using are Jim's text that he wrote after October 7th. He wrote for 100 days, and many thoughtful pieces that deserve our attention. And we've also been using
Amen, the Ramchal, Lutzato.
Mesilat Yesharim.
He's our guy.
You know what he did in this book? Is he took a pericope from a piece from the Talmud, and that gives you a path to saintliness.
Yeah.
And
Pinchas Ben Yair, a bright. Bless you, my dear.
And for each one, he really describes how you attain watchfulness, how you attain eagerness, passion.
He also tells you what the obstacles are.
Yeah, what are the barriers?
What gets in your way?
To cleanliness, for example, is the third step. And then
what's in your way?
Yeah, what's in your way? And we're actually up to saintliness. And I wanted to share a thought on what he says, something about saintliness. He says that, so saintliness is the same as abstinence, he said, not abstinence, abstinence.
Well, he goes through abstinence too.
Yeah, he goes through that
tells
too.
Yeah.
But abstinence is just kind of making room, right? Making room for something to emerge, getting out of the way, learning how to be less self, more God.
Because you have it inside of you. You have the wisdom within you. He says he's not telling you anything new.
Right. He says our work is to remember.
He has confidence in his influence.
So saintliness is, it's about filling that space, but what you fill it with is really important. So the characteristic of saintliness that I really was moved by is not only to do the mitzvot, but to do more.
More, leave your comfort zone.
Yeah, to do what you must do, but then don't stop there.
Do something.
Do something more. Do something more. Nobody's keeping you from just doing the minimum, right? To be righteous and to be holy and to do the right thing. And then, and I think that's always, and here's the other thing about that. I haven't seen it in here. I'm sure it is somewhere, but it's about doing this when nobody's watching. It's about doing it not for the sake of other people affirming or even acknowledging. It's about just doing it for the sake of doing it. Shema, just doing it for the sake of doing it.
Stringing beads for the sake of heaven.
Yeah. So nobody has to see. Nobody has to know. We give so many awards. We we really.
I'd like to give you the award of this poem.
But let me just say one thing here quickly. So he also says in this chapter, there are 3 aspects of saintliness. One is the act itself. So you do the thing itself. The second is the manner in which the act is performed. So, Maimonides' ladder, as long as you're doing tzedakah, it's good. It doesn't matter if you do it grudgingly or not, but not here. In saintliness, the manner in which you do the act is also really important. And the third is also the motive of the act. Why are you doing it? Why are you doing it? To achieve saintliness, you have to have all 3.
I'm going to close with a blessing. This is a blessing from the mud. I will bless you and increase you, because I'm going to tell you something.
What?
This is a piece that's relevant.
Yeah,
We're in the mud.
We're
so in the mud.
So true.
This is a blessing from the mud. But that you can still get a table in the wilderness. Gonna get a table.
But the point of that was a challenge to God.
Yeah.
I know you gave me quail. I know you gave me manna. I know you gave me water. Can you give me a table in the wilderness?
Give me a table in the wilderness. The rest of that psalm is a categorization of everything, all the blessings we've had.
Yeah.
The whole story. Know the story.
But it's not enough. It's never enough.
Know the story.
Know the
and
story.
Make the ask. Can I get a table? You can get a table, even in the wilderness.
Yeah.
Blessing from the mud. I will bless you and increase you as the earth, as the sands of the seashore, as the sea. Look at the algae now and the horseflies buzzing over your face. I will make you as great as the horseflies, as the algae. Look up now to the sky. You will be as great as the stars, as the darkness. You will be as great as the darkness. The sand, the sea, the stars, the mud, the dark, the green, the sticky stuff on the surf, the horseflies, the early rains and the later rains. The mud, the green, the sand, the dark. And God appeared to Abraham. V'yera elav Hashem be'elonei mamre. Appeared everywhere. Said nothing. Thanks for being here, brothers and sisters.
Yeah, a good day.
We appreciate you.
The other thing is we have
do something, please.
2 days left till the full moon of Sukkot, when something new will be drawn in to the world.
You can articulate. You can tell me what it is,
and we'll look forward to hearing.
I want to hear your words, but before the full moon, somewhat false. You got to give it time to fricassee, as Pearl would say.
Yeah.
Well, we love you, babies.